Have you ever questioned what passive income actually is or how you can grow a passive income business online? In this video, I am sharing the step-by-step process that I took to create and grow my low maintenance online store and how you can do the same. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sandra and I'm a freelance graphic designer. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you are interested in graphic design tutorials, creating digital products to sell online, and small business tips. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. Now, before I get into what passive income is, I want you to know that just a few months ago, I thought it would be impossible for me to grow a successful online store full of digital products in a saturated market. Well, in a few months, I've been able to drive traffic and sales consistently, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. Let's talk about what passive income actually is. It basically means that you put in all the work up front in creating your digital products, and when customers go to purchase those products, there's no more action required on your end because you've already done the work. So that's why people say that you're making money in your sleep. Give me a yes in the comments down below if you are excited to make money in your sleep. I'm going to give you my shop as an example. I create printable wall art for girl bosses. So in every listing, I upload JPEG files in different sizes so that when they go to purchase it, they automatically receive those files to download. I also include instructions for my customers in case they're confused on where to print their files, how to print them when I have different ratio sizes. So basically, I don't have to do anything unless they have a few questions for me and they'll just message me. But for the most part, it's pretty low maintenance. Now, just before I get into the steps, I want you to know, because you're probably questioning, yes, it is a very competitive market, but I promise you, you will see results if you do your research, you do the work, and you follow the process that I follow to get to where I am now. Okay guys, step number one is brainstorming and deciding what digital products you want to sell. So what you can do is you can go onto the platform that you're trying to sell on. Let's say it's Etsy or it's Amazon or whatever platform it is. I sell on Etsy, so I'll be speaking a lot about that because I have experience in that. You can go on there and check what other people are selling to get inspiration and ideas on what you want to sell. There are so many options on what you can sell. You can sell wedding invitation templates, you can sell digital planners, you can sell printable greeting cards. If you take a look on Etsy or again, any other platform, you'll get so many ideas. Just jot them all down. And then after you've brainstormed all those ideas, think about what you actually want to sell. What are you going to enjoy designing on a consistent basis? Because you have to keep in mind that you're in this for the long run. At least I hope you are. So you are trying to create products that you're going to enjoy designing on a consistent basis because you're going to be stocking up the shop consistently with the same types of products. After you have narrowed it down to a few of your favorite products, the next thing you want to do is validate the market and make sure that customers are actually searching for that product and are willing to pay for it. This is a crucial step because you do not want to waste all this time creating all of these products and uploading them only to find out that there's no market for it. So how do you validate the market? Well, you look at your competitors. So let's say you're wanting to sell wedding invitation templates. You're going to want to go on to the platform that you're going to sell on, and you're going to take a look at the styles that people are selling, the trends, and then you're going to check what products are currently selling and getting current reviews. So if you're selling on Etsy, you can easily go to your competitors, scroll down to the bottom, check their reviews, and check what people are purchasing currently and constantly reviewing. So that'll give you an idea, and it will confirm that what you want to sell is in fact on demand. Don't make the same mistake I did a few months back when I opened up an Etsy shop and I thought I knew exactly what I was doing. I created random products that I thought were nice, but I did not validate the market, so crickets. So I quit on that shop and I opened up a brand new shop, and I've been following this process that I'm sharing with you now. So going back to my example with my Etsy shop with Girl Boss Printable Wall Art, before I began, I took a look about 5 or 6 competitors and made sure that customers have been recently purchasing their items and reviewing them. So I validated the market before I started that shop. Step number 3 is do your keyword research. This is so important because this is how customers will find you. So just like Google, Etsy, Amazon, or any other platform is going to have a search bar at the top where customers are going to type what they're looking for. If what you're listing your products as is not aligned with what people are searching, then that platform is not going to know where to rank you or what customers to show your products to. So for example, because I sell on Etsy, I use Marmalead. It's a great tool to check what customers are actually searching for. So you type a keyword at the top, and then Marmalead will populate the search results, engagement, and competition. And then if you scroll to the very bottom, it will have many suggestions on what other keywords you can use for your titles, descriptions, and your tags. If you skip this step, your products are going to get lost because there's just way too much competition for you to be guessing what keywords to use for your products. Step number 4 is my favorite because I kind of made it up, but it literally is the reason my income is growing every month, and that is create and analyze. What do I mean by this? So as you are stocking up your shop and creating new products, you're going to want to pay attention to what customers are favoriting, are purchasing, and what customers are asking you. So I'll give you an example. I have a couple of pieces of wall art that I created from the very beginning, and they continue to drive traffic and sales every month. So what did I do? I created variations of them. So if it was a quote, I would change the quote a little bit but keep the same style. Or I would keep the same quote but offer in different colors. And I paid attention to every favorite, every purchase. Even if someone wasn't buying it, but favoriting it or putting it in their cart and abandoning the cart, that still meant something to me. And I would try to create variations of that. And then I would get questions like, do you have this in a blue watercolor instead of pink? So I would create that custom piece for them, but then I would add it to the shop, which is great because that's how my shop continues to grow. Because what's also important is you are adding more pieces to your shop on a consistent basis, because obviously the more products you have, the easier someone is going to find you. And that's why you've probably heard other people saying, double down on what's working. There is not much sense in spending all this time on new products that you don't know are going to hit it out of the park. Because trust me, there are products that will hear crickets, but there will be ones that just sell on a consistent basis. With that said, you also want to experiment with new items, but a great way to ensure that you are getting consistent sales is listen to your audience and create more of what they want and what they're asking for. Okay guys, step number 5 is drive external traffic. You're going to want to use social media, Pinterest, email marketing, whatever you use to drive traffic to your shop, whether it's on your own Shopify or Squarespace or Etsy or Amazon, you're going to want to use external traffic. Now I have to say, Pinterest is gold. I started Pinterest maybe 3 months ago, and I grew from 0 monthly viewers to over 700,000 because I had a system in place that I'm still currently using. Now, if you want tutorials on how you can use Pinterest for business, even if you don't want them, I'm still going to do them because it's just amazing. But comment down below and let me know, because I can walk you through exactly how I grew my Pinterest account from scratch and how it consistently drives traffic to my shop. Currently, my traffic breakdown is 50-50 between Etsy and Pinterest. A few come from Instagram and Facebook, but majority of it is still from Pinterest when it comes to external traffic. So if you are not using it, I highly recommend that you start and that you create a business account with Pinterest. So this may sound like a lot of work, because it is. And you're probably questioning, wait, I thought this was passive income, so that means it's low maintenance and I don't really have to do much. But any passive income stream that you're going to get into, you're going to need to put in the work in the beginning especially. And there's always going to be some form of maintenance as you grow. It's pretty low maintenance compared to many other industries that you could potentially get into. And you're going to be stocking up the shop. So there's always work to be done, but For the most part, it's pretty low maintenance. In the beginning, just know you are going to have to do the work, put in all the work up front, and follow those 5 steps, and I assure you, you will see results. I thought a while ago that it was just impossible for me, considering how much competition is out there, but the biggest thing is, guys, don't give up. Just keep going. It may take some time to see the results, but I promise you, if you put in the work, you will see the results. If you're just starting out and you're looking for motivation, you're wanting to stay productive and organized, I've linked my free digital planners in the description below. There's free daily planners, weekly planners, and daily notes that you can grab. So just type in your name and your email and it will automatically get sent to you. If you end up using the planners, please show me, tag me on Instagram, or just let me know in the comments below. Last week, I posted my first video on how you can start your graphic design side hustle as a beginner from home. So if you haven't seen that yet, I'll link it down in the description box below. Make sure you go and watch that next. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Next week, I'm going to be filming a tutorial on how I create digital products using Illustrator. You can do just the same on Canva. I'm going to be recreating my wedding invitations, and the great thing is you can use the basics that I'm going to be teaching to create many other digital products. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week, guys. Bye.